When did someone go way too far for revenge? Mrs. Henderson ran our HOA like she was queen of the cul-de-sac, clipboard in hand, patrolling daily, measuring lawns with a damn ruler and timing how long your trash cans sat at the curb. If they were out more than 15 minutes after pickup, $50 fine. And God forbid your lawn was slightly brown, violation. Most of us just kept our heads down and paid the fines. Fighting her felt pointless. Then Ben moved in. Single dad, soft-spoken, worked double shifts at the hospital. His 8-year-old daughter Emma was sweet, always drawing with sidewalk chalk and riding her scooter. Ben clearly had his hands full, just trying to hold things together after a divorce. That made him a prime target. Henderson hit him with a $200 fine within a week for faded mailbox paint. A few days later, another fine, $75 for leaving his recycling bin out too long. Then she nailed him for missing an HOA meeting. Emma had the flu, but Henderson didn't care. Failure to participate in community obligations, she wrote, $100. But the breaking point? Emma drew hopscotch squares on their driveway with sidewalk chalk. Normal kid stuff. Henderson called it defacement of property. Posted a notice on the community board calling Ben an irresponsible tenant who doesn't respect neighborhood values. Even suggested he consider housing more suitable for his lifestyle. Ben didn't argue, didn't complain, just paid the fines, cleaned off the chalk, quiet, calm, too calm. Then the cookies started. Every weekend, Ben and Emma baked chocolate chip, snickerdoodle, peanut butter. Then they walked door to door, handing them out on paper plates. He started chatting with the old folks, helped carry groceries, offered to mow lawns, free. Mrs. Patterson called him that sweet young man. Mr. Williams, who'd lived here 30 years, said Ben was the most helpful neighbor we've ever had. Even the teens loved him. He let them pet his dog, didn't complain about skateboards or noise. In 2 months, Ben was everywhere. Every birthday party, every barbecue. People went to him for garden advice. He started organizing package pickups, lost pet searches. He knew which neighbors were struggling financially, knew who needed help but was too proud to ask. Then Ben dropped the bomb. He was running for HOA president. Henderson actually laughed. She'd held the title for 8 years uncontested. Nobody dared challenge her. But Ben wasn't just popular. He listened. He knew Mrs. Garcia couldn't afford the mandatory lawn service. He knew the Johnsons were too old to fix their fence. He knew young families were furious about playground quiet hours. Election day, total slaughter. Ben, 43 votes. Henderson, 7. She was livid. Had to hand over all the documents, the financial records, everything. And that's when Ben found it. For years, Henderson had been charging people for community improvements that didn't exist. She collected thousands for a playground renovation that never happened. Pool maintenance fees, except the neighborhood didn't have a pool. Landscaping bills, just her paying her own personal gardening company. Ben documented everything quietly. Then he submitted it all to the state attorney general. Mrs. Henderson was investigated for embezzlement and fraud. The woman who fined a man for sidewalk chalk was now facing felony charges because he decided to bake cookies and play the long game.